big story on a Monday night. On our show, okay, let's shift to sports series. We got some big-time performances in the NBA, and I mean big. Victor Wembanyama, one of them. Plus the latest from the PBA and UAAP basketball.
And we'll tell you about another gold medal from... Sino pa ba?
Sino pa ba?
Carlos Yulo, our gymnastics golden boy.
Tama yan, Riza. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Riza Diaz sitting in for Cesca Liton Calao.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy. Mr. Moves puts it on. Unbelievable. On the left side. Oh, the pass! Another one. Bacunas rejecting Esteban for the...
No LeBron James, no Luka Doncic, no problem for the Los Angeles Lakers, at least against the Sacramento Kings. Even without their two superstars, the purple and gold still prevailed 127-120, thanks to a career game from that man, Austin Reeves, going berserk, AR-15, with a near triple-double here, including a personal high of 51 points. Remember the other game when he challenged Luka to get 50, he only got 49? Well, now AR got 51 to go along with 11 rebounds and 9 assists. Reeves also coming up clutch here, sinking 4 crucial free throws in the final 32 seconds of the game. LeBron is still out for the Lakers due to sciatica, while Luka's sidelined because of a sprained finger and a leg contusion. The Slovenian sensation will be reevaluated in a week. The Lakers improved the record now to 2 wins against 1 defeat. The Kings, meanwhile, dropped to 1 victory against 2 setbacks.
It means a lot, you know. We play basketball for those moments for team success, and you know these guys have, you know, we hang out 90% of the time together. Like a lot of people don't realize that you're on the road so much, you're in the gym so much that these people literally become family, and you know I go to war for them any day. So for them to treat me like that, they're special. I mean, we're down Luka, down Bron tonight, Jackson as well, and could have been very easy for us to come in here and lay down, and you know that's not what the coaching staff has instilled in us. So it was special.
All right, so the other Lakers since the year 2000 to score 50 points, it's Kobe, it's Shaq, it's LeBron, and it's AD. Having your name with that kind of a list, you're a kid from Arkansas, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't deserve all that, but
just a fact that you scored 50. That's all.
I did. I mean, but you know, I grew up watching all those guys, and you know, I ain't got no words. You know, some of the best players ever play the game.
Austin Reeves is wild, but also for the 3rd straight game, ito ang wild. Victor Wembanyama delivers a monster performance to lead the San Antonio Spurs to victory. The Silver and Black, in their first homestand of the season, took down the Brooklyn Nets 118-107. The Spurs were in total control early on, but blew a 26-point lead when the Nets unleashed furious rally to close out the 3rd period. San Antonio regained control in the 4th thanks to Wemby's daunting presence. The French phenom finished with 31 points, 14 rebounds, 3 steals, and 6 blocks. Spurs Philam rookie Dylan Harper was also solid. He added 20 markers, 6 boards, and 8 dimes. Cam Thomas tried to answer back for the Nets with his 40 points, but to no avail. Spurs are now 3-0 for the season, while the Nets remain winless in 3 outings. Let's listen to Harper talking about his first 20-point game in the NBA.
Standing by with Dylan Harper. And Dylan, this is your first ever game in the Frost Bank Center. A 20-point performance, safe to say you're pretty comfortable in this building.
Yes, sir. I mean, thank God first. That my teammates are just making me feel comfortable and make me feel welcome, you know. When I come in the court, they just tell me be myself.
And this team is now 3-0 for the first time since 2019. How does that feel, and what's clicking right now?
I mean, obviously you want to win a lot of games, but it's early in the year. You know, we got a whole lot more work to do, a lot of stuff to clean up. You know, we're going to take it day by day, but the feeling of winning is definitely great.
Dylan, go get ready for tomorrow night. Jacob, back to you.
7 more games took place in the NBA today.
Let's take a look at the results. Here's a rundown on your screens right now. We'll start with the Detroit Pistons overcoming a slow start and Jaylen Brown's 41 points to keep the Boston Celtics winless to start the season. 119 to 113 is the final score here. Meanwhile, Donovan Mitchell delivering again in the fourth quarter in the Cleveland Cavaliers 118 to 113 win over the Milwaukee Bucks. Norman Powell leading the way as the Miami Heat beating the New York Knicks 115 to 107.
Meantime, LaMelo Ball tallies a monster triple-double of 38 points, 13 rebounds, and 13 assists as the Charlotte Hornets take down the Washington Wizards 139 to 113. The Minnesota Timberwolves, on the other hand, hold on for a 114 to 110 win over the Indiana Pacers. This is despite Anthony Edwards' early exit because of a hamstring tightness. Moving on, Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg take turns offensively in Dallas Mavericks 139 to 129 win over the Toronto Raptors. And finally, the Los Angeles Clippers bank on a big third quarter to defeat the Portland Trail Blazers 114 to 107.
From basketball, let's move over to esports as Team Liquid Philippines continues its reign in the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League. Our One News mobile journalist Amy Atienza reports on the squad's dominant title defense.
Team Liquid Philippines successfully claims back-to-back championships in the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League, or MPL Philippines. They swept the top seed Aurora MLBB Gaming in a best-of-7 series to win the Season 16 crown. The two teams initially faced each other in the upper bracket play-ins, where Aurora triumphed over Team Liquid. Meeting each other for the second time around this playoffs, it was the Cavalry who won in dominant fashion 4-0.
Masaya kasi kami ata yung first team na nag-champion galing sa third seed. And sobrang sarap talunin ng team na win streak ng sobrang haba. Kaya tuwan-tuwa talaga kami.
After nilang matalo sa amin sa upper bracket, yung laban nila sa TNC nag-iba talaga. As in, nung pinapanood namin sila sa laban nila sa TNC, napag-usapan na namin na iba na yung naging playstyle ng na TLPH. So, sinubukan namin maging ready doon, kaso yun nga, medyo nabitin talaga.
But it definitely was not an easy fight for the team. During Game 4, Aurora still managed to take a Lord steal in the 16th minute of the match. Team Liquid mid-laner Alston Sanji Cabico created a Louis diversion play to easily end the match despite losing the objective.
Actually, ayaw niya pa nga mag-Louis doon eh. Sabi ko na lang na walang ka-counter sa'yo sa Louis. Na-rebuild talaga nila and na-redeem talaga nila yung mga sarili nila. Tapos, natutuwa ako kasi hindi sila sabog mag-comms. Kapag may isang nagko-comms, tatahimik yung apat. Tapos pag may plano yung dalawa, mag-uusap sila kung ano yung talagang pinaka-best na idea.
Team Liquid Philippines roamer JP De La Cruz was hailed as the finals most valuable player of the season. He also completed his 5th MPL championship, the only player in the league to tally a 5-0 record in the Grand Finals.
Ay, sobrang happy po na tapos sinisigaw po nila yung pangalan ko before pumados. Kaya sobrang saya ko po.
The 5-day MPL Season 16 playoffs was held at the Cuneta Astrodome in Pasay City. The league also launched its official mascot BB as part of MLBB's 9th anniversary. Kapatid Amy Achanza, we are One News.
Thanks, Amy. Meanwhile, an action-packed weekend as well in the UAP Men's Basketball Tournament. We have a recap of those games coming right up. Stay tuned to play-by-play only here on One News. And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play only on One News. The PBA brought the action to Dubai, and the San Miguel Beermen made sure to give all the Filipino fans in Dubai a show to remember. The Beermen pulling off a narrow 83-81 win over Barangay Ginebra in the first overseas game, celebrating the PBA's 50th season. SMB started hot here behind that man right there, Andreas Cahilig's outside shooting. And even Marshall joining in the fun. He led by as many as 14 points in the second quarter, but he never kept it close, with Scotty Thompson and Nards Pinto trimming the gap to 10 at halftime. The Gin Kings mounted a strong comeback in the fourth. Then Thompson's 4-point play cut the deficit to just 3 in the final seconds. But Thompson later missed a potential game-winning 3 at the buzzer. Then that man right there, big man, Junmar Fajardo, leading San Miguel with 17 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 blocks.
Una-una, papasalamat kami kay God na walang na-injured sa game na to. And then, ayun nga, medyo yung schedule namin, pero nakuha pa rin namin paghandaan yung Ginebra, and then credit din sa Ginebra sa magandang game. And then, yun, credit sa mga teammates ko. Ginawa namin kung ano yung pinag-practice namin for the past ilang days. So, ayun, good thing nakuha namin yung panalo. Crucial sa amin tong game na to. Sinusunod lang namin yung game plan namin. Kailangan namin i-execute yung mga plays namin. So yun yung ginawa namin. And then good thing nakuha namin yung panalong to. Salamat sa mga lahat na napunta, sa mga kababayan natin dito sa Dubai. Salamat sa suporta nyo. And then, ayun, alam namin yung sakripisyo nyo dito. Malayo kayo sa pamilya nyo. Na-appreciate namin kayong lahat. God bless sa inyo. Mag-ingat kayo dito sa Dubai. God bless.
Balik tayo sa mga laro sa Pilipinas. The NLEX Road Warriors are banking on their intensity, both on offense and defense, to maintain their strong start in the PBA Philippine Cup. NLEX is now one of 5 teams at the top of the standings with a 3-1 record. The Road Warriors claimed their third win by holding off the Meralco Bolts 89-85. 5 NLEX players scoring in double figures, led by JB Bayos, 16 points. Meralco tried to rally late as CJ Cancino cut the deficit to just 2 with 13 seconds left, but Robert Bolick happened. He sank 2 clutch free throws to seal the game for the Road Warriors. Now the Bolts still had actually a shot, one last shot, but Bongquinto missed a 4-point attempt at the buzzer. Bolick finished with a triple-double, 11 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds.
Wala, disiplina lang. Disiplina, poise lang, and try to match their intensity kasi grabe yung intensity ng Meralco. They get a lot of loose balls, they get a lot of offensive rebounds. They've got so much size. We try to defend them the best way we can. So it was still a close game, and it could have been anybody's ball game. So it's good that we made stops in the end and was able. Didn't kami nakashoot naman ng huli. So we just try to get good shots and try to defend the best way we can. Yeah, that's the part of the in order for us to maintain that intensity na kailangan namin sa Meralco, we had quick rotations, short spurts para ma-maintain namin yung energy namin or intensity. Pero syempre, yun ang plano, pero it doesn't necessarily work naman kasi you try to balance the minutes pero hindi rin naman siya nagbalance. But at least you had the game plan.
Another good one here as for the Elasto Painters, rain or shine, bracing for tougher battles ahead in the PBA Philippine Cup. ROS gained a share of the lead in the standings after slipping past the Titan Ultra Giant Risers last night, 112-111. What a game. Coach Yang Yao and the E-Painters were down 3 in the dying moments, but their crafty guard, Anton Asistio, there it is, coming to the rescue, baiting Munzon for a foul from the 4-point area. Former Ateneo standout was able to go to the free throw line and hit free throw after free throw after free throw after free throw with 2 seconds remaining. Asistio sinking all foul shots to put his team up by 1, which ultimately led the win for rain or shine. The nail-biting finish is something ROS has been familiar with in the All-Filipino Conference. Rain or shine head coach Yang Yao said that they should just remain ready for whatever comes their way.
Yes, of course, lahat naman ng coaches gusto smooth sailing lahat eh. Pero sabi ko sa kanila before the game, you're not gonna get anything easy or free. No? So you're still going to have to earn every win, no matter who you're playing. Titan is playing a good game actually. No? Playing a good conference. So yung sa amin lang, we knew that they were going to run just like we were. And ang sinasabi ko sa kanila, patagalan to ng takbuhan. No? I felt that we had more of the bench to sustain a fast game. Pero relentless din sila. No? I think they were able to sustain that pace. Not only the pace, but also the three-point shooting. No? Yung three-point shooting, actually hindi lang yung three-point shooting, 57% from 4 is a fantastic percentage. So, winning despite that, I think, sinabi ko na rin to, that's where you find character.
Moving now over to the UAAP Season 88 Men's Basketball Tournament. The race to the Final Four heats up with some contenders scoring big wins and others suffering tough losses over the weekend. Mobile journalist Denise Valdesancho has the recap of the results.
They could tie or take the lead. Figueroa playing careful with 3 personal fouls, but not on the offensive end.
The NU Bulldogs reassert their mastery over the skidding Ateneo Blue Eagles in the UAAP Season 88 Men's Basketball Tournament. It was just over a week ago when NU needed an extra period to beat Ateneo. This time, the Bulldogs got it done within 40 minutes for a 66-50 win. Ateneo was stellar in the first half until Jake Figueroa led NU's 14-0 fight back to pull ahead in the third quarter. The Bulldogs sustained their momentum even after Jello Santiago was ejected for elbowing Ateneo's Joaquin Espina behind the head. Figueroa finished with 17 points, including 13 in that pivotal third. He also had 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. The win helped NU tighten its grip of the top spot, now with a 7-2 win-loss record. Ateneo lost its 5th in a row and are now at 4-5.
Nag-respond sila doon sa nangyari sa amin against UP. So, still, credit sa kanila. Hindi naman sa akin yun, sila na yan. Sila na yung gumawa ng paraan. Kumbaga, itong dalawang to, at least yung leadership nila, pinakita nila. Kasi, given na yung ibang players, given si Jake Figueroa. So, I need someone na talagang mag-step up to become a leader talaga.
Meanwhile, the De La Salle Green Archers are slowly finding footing as they score their 3rd straight win. La Salle got one back against the USC Growling Tigers 86-77. The Archers led by as many as 22 points. But the Tigers got that down to as little as 6 in the 4th quarter. EJ Goliana bailed the Archers out with a couple of clutch jumpers to keep the Tigers at bay. Goliana finished with 8 points. JC Makalalag broke out for 18 markers, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. La Salle and UST are now tied in the standings with 5 wins and 3 losses apiece. As for the UP Fighting Maroons, they moved up to solo second after an 89-75 victory over the FEU Tamaraws. UP took an early lead thanks to a strong opening quarter and never looked back. Francis Noruca led the way with 19 points and 10 rebounds. Gani Stevens chipped in 14 markers.
We came to this game prepared talagang, we really prepared for FEU. And one thing siguro for this game was we moved the ball better as a team. And slowly, kumbaga na-identify ng bawat isa yung mga role sa team namin. And I'm really happy to see that we're improving as a team, we're growing as a team.
UP has now won 5 of its last 6 games for a 6-3 win-loss slate. FEU slipped to 3-6. Lastly, the Adamson Soaring Falcons kept the UE Red Warriors winless 56-53. Down one late in the game, Austin Renzoni drained the go-ahead three-point for Adamson. Then John Medina scored on a pull-up jumper down the baseline. UE failed to make a basket until a last-second three when the game was already decided. Ced Manzano was the lone Falcon in double digits, putting up 11 points and grabbing 10 rebounds. Adamson keeps its Final Four bid alive with its fourth win in 8 games. UE still looking to get on the board after 8 contests. The Red Warriors were still without head coach Chris Gavina and captain Welo Lingolingo. Both are still serving respective suspensions.
Okay, so after the break, we turn our attention to the women's side. We take a look into the UAAP Season 88 Women's Basketball Tournament when play-by-play returns here on One News. The 88 Women's Basketball Tournament happened over the weekend. Mobile journalist Denise Valdesancho returns with a recap in this report.
Over to Sherba attacking baseline.
The USD Growling Tigresses pick up where they left off by starting the second round of the UAAP Season 88 Women's Basketball Tournament with a win. USD dominated the De La Salle Lady Archers 90-54. The Tigresses were already up by 13 after the first quarter. And by halftime, the lead has ballooned to 29 points. That was too much to overcome for the Lady Archers. Agatha Braun led all scorers with 15 points to go along with 5 rebounds. No Tigress played over 21 minutes in this game, with 16 players seeing action.
I just told them the confidence of La Salle is high after the winning 3 games, diba? And we had a very nice, not too nice game last time. So I think it's all team effort. And the girls delivered, especially ngayon yung mga players na nasa harap niya, Barbie and Agatha Braun. Hinintay ko talaga pumutok si Bron, so tsaka si Barbie, so this is the night. Siguro dahil mas maaga pa, kaya hindi pa inaantok.
UST is still undefeated after 8 games, while La Salle sinks to 3 wins and 5 losses. The defending women's champs, the NU Lady Bulldogs, likewise scored their own blowout victory. NU makes easy work of the Ateneo Blue Eagles, 69-47. A strong second half helped the Lady Bulldogs get away from the Eagles. NU held Ateneo to just 4 points on 1 of 18 shooting, and that third quarter clamped down. Veteran forward Angel Sorada delivered an all-around game, dropping 22 points, 9 rebounds, and a whopping 11 steals. Team Cayabyab and Marga Villanueva both finished with 11 markers. NU improves to a 7-1 win-loss record, while Ateneo drops to 5-3. As for the Adamson Lady Falcons, they crushed the winless UE Lady Warriors 75-49. Adamson limited UE to just 14 points in the first half, and the Lady Warriors failed to recover from that atrocious start. Cheska Apag had 16 points to lead all scorers, while Eileen Etang chipped in 12 markers, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 6 steals. Adamson snaps a short 2-game skid with its third win in 8 games this season, while UE has yet to get on the board. Lastly, the FEU Lady Tamaraw survived a late rally from the UP Fighting Maroons to nail a 79-75 victory. Gilas forward Yvette Villanueva and MJ Mangiwat paced FEU with a 24-4 second quarter run. That set the tone for the game early. But UP fought back and got as close as 2 points. But the Maroons ran out of gas late, and the Lady Tams regained control, this time for good. Villanueva was the lone player in double digits for FEU, with 23 markers, along 8 rebounds and 3 steals. FEU now carries an even 4-4 record, while UP is now at 2-6 with its 6th straight loss.
Happy Monday! We've got an all-NBA lineup for you in tonight's highlight reel. Roll it right away. Let's start with the big man of San Antonio. 1 block, 2 blocks. Woo! And then hitting that long 3, Victor Wembanyama. Man, this guy just continues to amaze all of us and just mind-blowing at 7'5", 2 blocks on the other end, and then the long 3 near the logo on the other. Victor Wembanyama, boy, Wemby. And he's just getting started. 3 games into the season. By the way, Wemby here finishing with 31 points, 14 rebounds, 3 steals, and 6 na blocks. Grabe naman to si Wembanyama, ibang klase. Earlier on the season, 3 games pa lang, pero front runner na kagad for MVP. Spurs beating the Nets at home 118-107. From one phenom, let's go to another. LaMelo Ball to Bridges. Woo! Cocking it back. LaMelo, big game for him in this one too. And then to his partner in crime, Miles Bridges. And look at Pat Connaughton hitting his head there. And of course, as expected, as you can imagine, the Charlotte commentator going crazy here, going wild with that, annotating what happened between Melo and Bridges. Bridges, by the way, 22 points. LaMelo with 38 markers, 13 rebounds, 13 assists, triple-double for LaMelo Ball here as the Hornets crush the Washington Wizards 139-113. Finally, how about we go to the Mavs Raptors? Let's go to Cooper Flag over Momukelashvili. Watch your head, Mamu. Woo, poster time for the Dallas Mavericks prize rookie, #1 pick in this year's draft. Breakout game for him, tallying 22 points, 8 out of 14 from the field. He also had 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Flag helping the Mavs get their first win this season with a 139-129 win over the Toronto Raptors. Whew. Man, those 3 plays, the future of the NBA looks bright with Wembanyama, LaMelo Ball, and that boy right there, Cooper Flag, Riza.
Wembanyama is a cheat. Now, before we go, Carlos Yulo has done it again, proving why he is actually the gold standard when it comes to world gymnastics. The 2-time Olympic gold medalist struck gold in the men's vault final of the 53rd World Artistic Gymnastics Championships in Jakarta, Indonesia. Yulo averaged 14.866 points to edge Armenia's Artur Davtan and Ukraine's Nazar Cheprunyi. Now, his first vault was a near flawless to earn a 15.200 score. This practically sealed the gold for Yulo, marking his 3rd world title overall. Yulo also captured a bronze medal in floor earlier in the week, bringing his world championship medal count to 8. So congratulations once again to our golden boy, Carlos Yulo.
Grabe talaga. Kaloy Yulo, congratulations to you. Great having you on the show for the first time sa play-by-play. No,
Thank you,
talagang,
thank you.
Reunion tayong dalawa. Sana nandito ka pa kung kailan ka free. Alam ko busy ka eh. That's all from us tonight, kapatid. Catch us again tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on High Definition. We're also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
Thanks again, Reese. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Riza Diaz for Saskaliton Calao. Maraming salamat for watching, mga kapatid.